Every part of Teesside is now subject to the same set of local lockdown restrictions. Redcar and Cleveland, Stockton and Darlington have been placed into Tier 2 as part of the Prime Minister's plans to simplify new guidelines by placing all 5 councils in the Tees Valley area under the same regulations.
What we've seen over the last 3 weeks is that the numbers in both areas have gone up by a factor of 10. From between 20 and 30 cases per 100,000 to between just under 200 to just under 300 cases per 100,000, which is a significant rise, a significant concern. What we're seeing in both areas is cases are everywhere, they're all across both boroughs. There's no particular clustering that we're seeing, there's no particular settings that we're seeing as being places of concern, although there are some settings that are potentially causing spread to happen. And I think that the seriousness locally is really important. We're starting to see hospitals being under increasing pressure. We've got inpatients with COVID-19. James Cook Hospital had to open a second inpatient ward just recently. We're seeing patients on critical care with COVID, and we're seeing patients needing to be ventilated because of their illness.
The new restrictions mean that people cannot meet with those from another household in any indoor setting. But how will this affect the Tees Valley area?
In terms of the restrictions, I know that they can be very confusing, and I know that they can cause difficulties when applied to real life and applied to family situations. And I think the critical point is we've all done so much to get to where we are now, and if we're going to avoid what we saw previously in March and April and May, when we were so badly affected in terms of illness and mortality from COVID, and we all have to work together to try to prevent the spread of this horrible virus and get back to some sort of normality.